I'm back. All right. I think I resolved the connection issue. I restarted my phone and I rebooted my router and made sure that my connection was intact. I think I was just having. I think I just had a phone that needed rebooted and a router that wasn't cooperating. So I'm back, and I'm just going to get it back up on my computer here so I can read questions as they come in. Apologize if the video was not clear. If you meant to ask me something and it didn't come through or it got chopped up, by all means, let me know. My apologies to Sean if I snapped a little at the AV guy thing. It is hard to figure out things when you're going, and at the same time, there's like no bigger insult you can give an audio video guy than calling them an IT guy. But most people don't know that, so my apologies, Sean, if I was a little testy about that. And future reference, if you ever meet an AV guy that claims he can do IT, or you meet an IT guy that claims he can do AV, don't hire him for either one because he has no business touching either one. So I'll just tell you that. All right, back on topic. Everyone says it's coming in way much better. That's good. Can almost read the songs on the jukebox. Good to know, Russ. Question, do you own an over-the-ear microphone? I don't have an over-the-ear microphone. I particularly don't like them. I don't find them comfortable. The only time you'd ever use an over-the-ear is if you were doing live sound up on a stage. There's really no need for them in this application. So that's why I don't have an over-the-ear microphone. Lavaliers like this are terrible for live sound. Pastors out there, stop using these things. They're really not meant for live sound. That's where the over-the-ears are better. But in a studio atmosphere or in an atmosphere where there's no speakers reinforcing it, lavalier mics are great. All right, seeing if we have any new questions here. I think I covered everything. You can see my dogs are back to visit. So I think we covered all these questions here. Does my beautiful wife have anything she wants to throw into the conversation?
Nope.
We did get a nice little gift drop from my parents today. They stopped by and dropped off some food and some bottled water and some frozen pizzas and things like that. Which is good, so the kids can have something to eat. I don't want to say we're running low on food. I think we just covered it's really hard to prepare a lot of food because we don't want our hands all over our kids' food right now. Yeah, a lot of hot dogs and canned foods, things like that. But we're really trying not to prepare food for the kids that our hands and stuff are going to be all over. So, so that was nice that we were able to have that today. And for lunch, we had our Olive Garden leftovers from last night, so that was nice. Have you kept an eye on your family's toes? A coworker and his 3-year-old had COVID toes for a few days. I'm not sure I understand what you mean, Russ. You mentioned that yesterday was the worst yet. Are you over that now? Maybe I missed the answer. I feel better than I did yesterday. I think I feel worse than I did like last week at this time. Like the first 2-3 days, I was achy and had some things, but I think I'm more miserable now than I was last week. He also said that his kids only had it for a day or two, but he and his wife had it for a few days. Okay, COVID toes is the toes swelling up and turning slightly purple. I haven't had anything with my toes. So, hope that answers your question, Russ. Nothing abnormal here with our toes. Jason, complimenting my shirt. This is one of my more favorite shirts. Actually, I used to have this shirt ages ago, and it was in really bad shape, and I saw another one, and I had to get it because I love this shirt. I'm not sure what questions we had answered previously on the last video.
I didn't hear you answer any questions that might have been.
I think we were trying to talk and diagnose the connection issue at the same time last time. So
just answer the questions again.
yeah, maybe I'll just start over, do all these questions all over again in case you missed them because our video connection was so poor the last time. Vicky asked how I'm feeling today, as well as Christy and the kids. The kids still seem to be doing fine. Erica had, a little bit of a headache?
Yeah.
But she didn't have a fever or anything. Chris seems to be feeling a little better. I guess I'm
good days.
Yeah.
But there has never been really bad.
Yeah, I'm feeling better than I was yesterday, but I'm not feeling that hot. Are the body aches all over your body or just on certain parts of your body? When I get a body ache, it tends to be head to toe. Every bit aches a little more, sometimes one part more than another, but kids have not been tested just because we didn't feel it's been necessary. Somebody's saying the video is in and out. Again, I don't know. It's looking pretty good here because I am watching the live feed here.
Has the way to the basement?
No, she's just down here visiting, but she can have a little more proximity now that she's tested positive. Who is my favorite drummer? To be honest, I'm going to be careful what I say about drummers, but professionally, probably Liberty DeVito back when he played drums for Billy Joel. Phil Collins is probably my all-time favorite. It's all odd. I've heard the standard symptoms, but the COVID toes was the oddest. We have about 40 out sick, 15 confirmed in my garage alone, and that's Russ. He's up in New York City, so it doesn't surprise me. Alex asks what the video issue was. For some reason, my phone was not latching onto the Wi-Fi, which is weird because my phone's my router is literally right down here. You can actually see it in the bottom left of the picture.
What is it supposed to?
It's good now. Still good here.
Massachusetts.
Okay. All right. I guess my video is doing all well now. So, actually, I don't really like having the router here. It's just if it's not like right here, which is weird because this is like the end of the house. But like then the Roku in the bedroom doesn't pick it up unless it's like back here. But the rest of the house is fine. That's your standard garbage Comcast gateway. I have an access point hooked up. I just don't know how to set it up because I'm not an IT guy. One of these days I'll get one of my IT buddies to set up my access point for me. And then I won't have this ugly router sitting here on the floor. So.
Yeah. Here come.
Is there anything you miss?
Me?
Yeah, you.
Me? I miss being able to just leave and do whatever I want to do. I don't like to be stuck at home.
I think this is the longest I have ever not gone anywhere. I mean, it's been 8 days since I left the property.
And I just miss being able to interact with like the kids without having masks on.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think I've ever gone this long in my life without going somewhere. I've never gone this long without being in a car. I don't know if I've ever gone this long without driving a car.
I miss the kids. I miss like just being able to interact with them.
Yeah. Like even if the weather was half decent, we could at least, be in the yard, but I mean the weather's been just kind of cold and raw and wet. We've had a few quick bouts of it being half nice out, but not really that nice out. Not only that, I can't even cut my grass because our lawnmower's not back yet from the shop.
I guess we could push mow.
Doug asks, how many laser discs do I have? I don't know, probably about 100. I never counted them. But a lot of those are concerts and music videos. I don't think my music library of them is that big. Probably at least half of them are either music videos or Chevrolet training videos. If you want to see some really cool Chevrolet training videos, look for my YouTube channel.
What's wrong, Kevin? You went down, baby?
But what's the first thing you want to do when your quarantine is lifted?
I want to. That's a good question.
I think
I want to be able to go and give like the kids hugs
Yeah.
without having to really like worry about anything and being able to just go in the car, and if I want to go into a store, I can.
I think when the quarantine's lifted, I think the first thing I want to do is just put gas in my car and just drive. Drive and drive and drive. Just
You can do that now, but do you need gas?
probably. We're really not supposed to have any unnecessary travel. I mean, I guess we could.
You're too much of a rule follower.
Yeah. But where am I going to go?
We could take like one of our drives where we used to go up to, where's that? Appalachia? I mean, up in Perry County.
Yeah, but still, I don't like making stops along the way.
Oh, I don't.
And it's not like the weather's that nice. It's not like the old days before we had kids and we had the Jeep. Those old Jeep rides were fun when we were young and single. No kids. And...
No kidding.
But, yeah. I don't know. I haven't really felt like
I like
driving.
Chick-fil-A. I like Chick-fil-A.
I want like a proper like home cooked
Somebody
meal.
wants to know, has anybody offered to get you Jimmy John's or Firehouse subs yet? No, but Pete would love it.
It's no secret I love me some Jimmy John's.
That would probably make his day.
Well, the Firehouse subs in Carlisle closed, which is really sad because there's no good reason that a Jimmy John's should ever close. I mean, a Firehouse should ever close.
I can hear you.
Where's that coming from?
I have no idea. Maybe, you know what? Is that our room above us?
Maybe. I can hear myself, but it's not anything I've said in the last couple of minutes.
Someone needs to deliver you guys Chick-fil-A tomorrow. I agree.
I don't like Chick-fil-A.
I love Chick-fil-A.
How much is gas there? It's as low as $1.40 a gallon. Frank, I have no idea how much gas is. I haven't left my house now. It's probably somewhere around the $2 mark because our state's run by communists and we have expensive gas here.
I can hear myself. I don't like hearing myself. Pete doesn't like Chick-fil-A.
But I'm not here to beg for food, but I'm not going to turn it down either.
Somebody just said Chick-fil-A is good.
There you go. Somebody chimed in. It's about $2, Frank. Then again, the fast food restaurants I like generally don't seem to be that terribly popular.
What do you like?
I like Hardee's.
Oh, there's a Hardee's in Carlisle, but I don't. Yeah.
Well, the Hardee's in Carlisle is awful. They're inconsistent at best. Chick-fil-A, yeah, I know everybody loves Chick-fil-A.
The whole family likes Chick-fil-A except for Pete.
They need to have like hamburgers.
I like their fries.
They'd be a lot better if they had hamburgers. I don't like their fries.
All right, should we go on to another subject?
Yeah.
No one wants to hear us complaining about who likes Chick-fil-A.
Yeah. What do we have no excuse for not getting done despite the fact that we've been home?
Laundry.
Yeah, I got a fair amount of laundry that needs done. I can work on that since I happen to be in the basement.
Yeah, but then I have to fold it.
Yeah. That's the nice part. That's the nice part is nobody really wants me touching it once it's clean. So I'm good at putting dirty clothes in.
I guess we can make the kids fold them.
That's true.
Oh, somebody wrote Wendy's.
We don't have a Wendy's close by.
Yes, we do on the Carlisle Pike.
Where? That's down by.
Yeah, that's not that.
It's down by Applebee's.
Chick-fil-A's not that close.
Wait, isn't there a Wendy's up by the truck stops?
There is.
Yeah, I guess there is. There's one at the truck stop, isn't there? Can't tell you last time I was at a Wendy's. We do have Five Guys. We hardly ever go there. That's an expensive one to take kids to because they don't have kids meals.
You know what? I think we could do that through, what do you call it?
What?
Grab, Go, Gab, or whatever that's
Oh, Grubhub. The thing is, Grubhub can like double the price of your meal.
But sometimes you have to do it.
I know. But $50 and $60 meals you can't have every day.
No.
They were a nice treat once in a while, though. Do we have anything else to talk about? I'm hoping I feel better for next weekend.
Why? What's next weekend?
I don't know. I just hope next weekend, I hope I don't burn a third weekend on this. Have a crappy weekend 2 weekends in a row. I hope I'm feeling better by next weekend.
I think by next weekend, if I'm not feeling good better, I'm just going to say, poopy with it, I'm just going to go out. Because that's 2 weeks of doing nothing.
Yeah. Be careful on video. You could be admitting to a felony right there.
Oh, really? Are you serious?
Yeah.
Okay, then I'm not going to go out. Oh my God, Jay. Okay, never mind. Erase that, honey. Are you serious?
Legally, we are quarantined. We cannot legally like go back into
Okay, well, I will
our symptoms
not
have left us.
go out until my symptoms are gone.
So, but are we ready to call it a night? Because this is our second video of the night.
Yeah, I'm getting tired.
I might go back and delete the first video since it was so screwed up. Unless the HD re-upload worked. But all right, everybody. I think we're going to call it a night. Surprisingly, there are people still watching. It's only like 7 people watching.
We're that interesting.
I don't either.
I think we tend to fight when we're on here.
It's like 8 people watching.
Yeah, we're arguing back and forth.
So, but we'll call it a night. Night, everybody.